baby love, what you doing? What's the plan? Looking for a man, corny dating in Japan. Hey.
High five me. Hello. You guys, I'm back, and we are finally transitioning from summer into fall season, or if you're from the UK, autumn season, guys. We are heading there. Hi guys, my name is Cornelia, but you can call me Corny. This channel is Cornyco, which means Corny community. Without you, there is no me, there is no us, there is no we. We are the community, and I need you to sit down and listen to get into spooky season. I want to talk about someone that's acting real spooky, like he's a villain, like he's a demon. I rebuke you all. I need peace, all right? Help. And in the spirit of summer ending, I need to reflect on a time in the summertime when I dated a military man. Before I even get into it, disclaimer guys, if you are from the military, if you work in the military, your family's in the military, you're in the military yourself, this may not be you, okay? I'm just speaking from my own experience. I'm not trying to offend anybody. Nothing against your people. But I ain't fucking with military men. That's all I'm saying, okay? For now. And also, this is a subsection of military. It's military people in Japan, working and living in Japan. If you don't like it, get the hell out of here. And if you do, sit down, grab a beverage, grab a snack, get cozy. We're about to start and get into it. Woosah, I need peace, because I've had too many dating experiences where they've just fallen flat. Let me take you through a brief history of my dating with military men. The first military man that I ever experienced in my early 20s, I dated a military man who worked in Kansas, black Filipino guy, cute as ever, but not much convo, not much banter. I was real good to that guy, you know. He wanted a Game Boy Color. I brought him a Game Boy Color, brought him snacks and stuff, and he sent me a few things. He sent me like these military army shorts that had like a kind of like a hammock for the extra junk, you know, for the men, but it was so comfortable and cozy. And if I could get one of those again, I would gladly accept it. I still got it somewhere. It was so comfortable. But anyway, I reckon he was in a relationship, to be honest, with somebody else, low-key just cheating on me. Months down the line, he got married to some random girl after I broke up with him. Like, hello, smells fishy. But anyways, that was the first instance. Oh no, and then he came back during COVID times.
Struggling right now, can I have some gas money?
How about a hi, hello, how are you? We haven't spoken for years and you want to pop up like that, acting like we're besties? Absolutely not. And I said, you should be ashamed of yourself. Shame on you. You're pathetic. Get off my timeline. And then I blocked his ass. Anyways, moving on. Number two, military guy. He just didn't like to explore. I find it weird when people don't want to explore where they live. He wasn't interested in any other culture but his own. Ew, you are not my kind of person. Boring. Next. Guy number three was really sweet. He was a divorcee but had a child with a black woman, so I was like, okay, you like a black woman, you're in, let's go. But it fizzled out because he seemed too wrapped up in the army world. Don't know what it is, but I feel like some military men are just in a bubble, an army bubble. Can't see anything outside of that world. It's like there's more to life than what's going on in your workplace. Like, let's live a little, you know? But anyways, that fizzled out. He was sweet, but it fizzled out. Goodbye. Number four, met on Bumble, and he wanted to go to TGI Fridays, and I was like, oh my God, so unoriginal. Overpriced, unoriginal, boring. I like American food, but come on, I just need a little bit more. Get me out of the comfort zone. Do something interesting. Guys, I think that I am the person that kind of like initiates conversation. I'm actually essentially entertaining myself on these dates half the time. I don't know what it is, but a lot of guys don't know how to conversate. What happened to your conversation skills? Do you actually interact with other human beings? Do you interact with women? I need a little bit more, man. So he weren't giving anything. So I was like, okay, let me just entertain myself by asking interesting questions and being the life and the soul of the date. Duh. I'll start with the basics. Tell me about your job. Don't ask this question. Totally regret it. He gets a napkin, he gets the salt, the pepper, the ketchup, the mustard, and some glasses and some cups. He lays it out and he starts to explain the different levels and layers, like people putting rank on him and stuff like that. And oh my God, it was a headache. And I was like, oh my God, I did not need to be that deep. Like, relax. Hello, it's the first day. Into himself, into it. Goodbye, boy. I ain't that interested in you. Next. So now moving on to the last experience that I ever had with a military man. At that time, I was not on Tinder anymore and I was on Bumble. I think I was kind of over dating Japanese men for a little bit. I'm just gonna date people who can speak English only. As you guys know, I'm very expressive. The best way for me to express myself is in English, and the kind of person that can understand my English unless you're a native English speaker is a person that's originally born from a native English speaking country, you know, like America. I go on Bumble and I'm like, oh my goodness. Beautiful chocolate man, tall, built, beautiful Colgate smile. I'm like, yes, please, get into my DMs. Let's have a conversation.
I don't want to do the long talking. Let me take you out on a date.
Yes, please. Quick, simple, easy. Go for what he wants. This is just what I need. Yes, please. Take me on a date. Love it. So I decide that I want to go to the military. I love myself some Popeyes, especially the Popeyes chicken burger. I need to get on that base again because it's been a long ass time. Perfect timing too, because it was like a festival there. He agreed and I'm like, if you guys haven't watched my vlog, I freaked out. Black people products, okay? Black hair products, beauty products, foreigner friendly stuff, and I was just loving it when I went there. So I was like, let me go back, okay? Especially for the Popeyes. So we agreed to meet up like maybe 2 or 3 days after we initially like matched. I'm twirling, feeling like a princess, looking delicate and beautiful, just like waiting for him in the summertime. It's hot, man. It's hot, and I'm waiting with my phone. He rocks up. And it's like slow motion. It's just like on Bumble. He's tall, he's stocky, beautiful smile. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, I think he's pretty attractive. He's hot, hotter than his photos. Look better in person. I was like, yes. I'm a bit thirsty. Can we go and get a drink?
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, I love when American men say yes, ma'am. You know what it is? It's the respect for me. It turns me on. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. Got ourselves a drink and then we continue to walk to the base. I'm there getting all touchy-feely. I'm linking with him. I'm next to him. A handsome man. I'm weak for. So I'm like kind of linking arms with him, talking to him. Like I'm being cute, making him laugh. We're having a good time. It's too hot during the summertime. You need yourself a fan and a parasol.
I ain't gonna use no parasol. I'm a man and I don't need no parasol. That's embarrassing. People will stare at me.
Dude, you could wear Hello Kitty and people ain't gonna say nothing to you with your tall black ass. Ain't nobody gonna bother you. He does use my fan for a little bit because he's sweating buckets. He is hot, remember this. We roll up to the place in the building before you head into the military. It's gated off and you have to fill in your details. I don't really know what to do because the last time the other guy was a gentleman and he filled it in for me because I didn't know how to fill out this form. So he just asked me the questions, I told him, and then he filled it out for me. Gentleman, knew where to go, knew what to do. This guy just left me to fend on my own and I'm like, okay, no problem. I got it anyways. I'm a big girl. I can figure it out. But I just filled it out and he was like,
I'm dyslexic, so.
Like, oh. Okay, fair enough. You don't want to make a mistake. I got it. I'll fill it out instead. We went on through.
Come on, let's get in the car.
Oh, we're driving. Maybe the bar is so low. It's so easy to get around Tokyo and Yokohama, like by public transport, like train and bus and stuff like that. So a lot of people don't actually drive. A lot of my partners who are living in Japan don't drive. So I'm impressed that he has a car. It's hot as hell and I don't want to walk around the base. I want to drive around the base.
Where'd you want to go?
Shopping! Excited, it's summertime. We're gonna head on to the base and he starts driving. The man don't know the lyrics. So put on a reggae song and he don't even know the lyrics. If you're gonna serenade me, please make it accurate. The ick inside me arose for a moment and I was like, oh no, he's singing and he don't even know the words. Anyways, we continue. We go shopping. We're in the shopping mall and I grabbed some hair products and I grabbed some snacks and I'm like, I'm ready. Are you gonna get these for me?
Yeah, I got you.
My love language. Spend money on me. My love language, acts of service, guys. I love it. Thank you so much. And we head out. So we finish shopping. We're coming out the store. He's sweating buckets. It's rolling down his face. He is struggling. The fan's not really working for you. Maybe you should get a towel.
Only fat people use towels.
Excuse me? For you to talk? You ain't no skinny mini yourself, sir. And also, you're sweating buckets. Never heard that in my life. Even in Japan, right? People of all sizes in Japan wear a towel around their neck, especially during the summertime. People ain't judging. People don't give a shit, right? If you're sweating, you're sweating. You wipe your brow. It's better than sweating buckets all over people. Okay, so you're fat phobic. I'm starting the list now. Fat phobic. I'm hungry now. Can we get something to eat? It's time to visit the Holy Land. Let's go. We're going to the area which is like a food court where they sell Popeyes and other food. It's packed. There's too many people around. Because remember, it's a festival and lots of people are here. We ain't gonna do this. These sweating buckets and there's no air conditioning inside. It's no better than being outside. Let's get the food, sit in the car and eat. And he's like,
okay.
We're about to leave and he goes,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
Let me hold the door open for you.
Okay, it's not that deep. Why did you need to purposely hold me back just to open up the door? Like the time had passed. If you really wanted to open up the door for me, sir, you need to be a few steps ahead of the game, steps ahead of me, instead of purposely holding me back so dramatically. It ain't that deep. Like, okay, thanks for opening the door. It doesn't seem genuine and sincere. It seems kind of performative. If the moment's passed, let it pass. You don't need to make a whole show about it. Do you know what I mean? I hate that. Be natural. I will see right through you. And that was a moment I was like, okay, thanks, I guess. We're heading into the car to sit down. The bag's huge. He passes the bag to me. I get into the car. For once, something's bigger than my body. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. It's a big ass bag. I'm trying to balance it on my legs. And I'm struggling trying to find the food to hand to him. And I'm like, I'm struggling, man. Can you help me?
Now you got it.
Like, I purposely asked him to help me because I was struggling. So hold on. You can stop me to open up a door in Popeyes, right? To be performative. But you can't help me with the bags when I'm struggling inside the car when I actually ask you for help. Am I right on that list again? It's another strike against you now. The food was wonderful, delicious. We finish up. It's getting dark now. The fireworks are about to start.
I think it's about time to start, so let's go.
Okay, let's go walk to the fireworks. So we'll walk into the fireworks and we strike up some conversation, talking about his daughter and stuff, which is really sweet. Anyone that's got a child, if they're beaming about their child, that's an attractive thing to me because it lets me know you are a responsible parent and a responsible adult. Good on you. He told me that the reason why he was married and he got divorced. Did you get married for the benefits?
Actually, yeah, I did.
I feel like that's a common thing in the military. Like, a lot of people get married for the benefits. Like, not saying people aren't in love, but a lot do. And you know what? People gotta survive out here. If it's a mutual agreement, what can I say? Then we start talking about the future and the things that we want. So, do you want kids or you want to get married or anything like that?
Yeah, not right now. I don't think I'm ready for that right now. I mean, I've already got a kid and I've already been married before, so I'm not really into it right now.
Okay, and I'm like, well, I think if I meet the right person, maybe I'd be open to having kids. And you know what? I kind of need to hurry up.
You need to freeze your eggs. Time is ticking. Yeah, you be on the shelf, man. You might need to freeze your eggs.
Tomato.
Am I hearing right? Is this another dimension? Ladies, get your pitchforks. It's time to riot. It's time to go. Okay, I'm ready to fight. Any man that has an opinion on my body, I am ready to fight. I'd rather die before a man has an opinion on my body. My body? Telling me about my ovaries? Let's talk about the men's sperm. How about that, right? There's more evidence that problems that arise are due to the man's sperm, but nobody really talks about that, and it's scientifically proven. There's evidence out there, yet you want to talk about my womb, my ovaries. Sit down right now before I put you down. Thank you. I was flabbergasted. I was like, what the fuck was that? So I brush it off and I'm getting excited. Very festive. It's very happy.
A lot of Japanese is here.
Yeah, there are actually. Like, I was surprised. They were outnumbering the American people. Like, how did they get onto base? You need to know a person on base. So I'm like, damn. How does each and every person have one military friend to each Japanese person? But I couldn't see no military. The math ain't mathing. But anyway, it was a good old time. Finally sit down. We find a space and we sit down and we're watching the fireworks. And I turn and he is staring at me. You guys know what the stare means. When a man stares at you and he looks like he's got the bedroom eyes, he's probably lusting after you, okay? He's in the mindset of he wants to kiss you. So he comes closer. His family's around and I'm feeling like a little bit uncomfortable. I don't mind a little peck on the lips, like it's dark, it's fine. So I lean in and we have a little kiss. He puts his tongue in and then he says,
Suck on my tongue.
it was too much. Got two options here. I'd say just no. I'd rather not and kill the vibe. I mean, the vibe's already killed in some ways and I do not kiss him for the rest of the night because I was like, that was too intense. That was too much and too sexual. Yeah, we're not doing that. So anyways, we're in the car and he's telling me,
Do you know what? Like, I've been so lonely, but fuck other people, man. I don't need no friends.
that's actually a red flag to me. I don't want somebody that's a complete loner and has no friends. I'm an introvert, but I still have friends. Do you know what I mean? I still have people I can reach out to, talk to, hang out with. And I think it's healthy, especially in a relationship, that you're not joint to the hip and you have your own hobbies and lives. You have your own separate set of friends. I don't want to fuse and merge and become one person. I find that totally unattractive, and I've seen a lot of people who get divorced or break up and it's like they're a shell of themselves. They don't know their identity anymore. They're like, who was I before this person? The whole point to it is for me to keep myself. Everybody changes to some extent when they get into like a marriage or a deep relationship, you know? Changes happen, but I don't ever want to lose myself to the extent of like, who am I when that person leaves? You know, it's just, I just find it really sad, and that's like one of my worst nightmares. So when I meet somebody who's like dependent on me, like needy and dependent on me and always wants to spend time with me and has no like separate life, I run away. That's a red flag to me. Absolutely. People have betrayed him and he doesn't need no friends. I just think like, I know we're adults and I know people get hurt and we should be cautious and wary, but at the same time you still need friends, you still need people, communication in your life. It's healthy. I'm like yawning.
So you ready to go?
Yeah, I am. I'm ready to go now. You just asked me if I'm ready to go. What am I supposed to do? Stay with you forever? Hello? My eyes are red. I'm tired. It's late at night. I'm ready to go home and I got work tomorrow. Like, you're the one that asked me. So why are you acting like I stabbed you in the heart? Driving to the station. We're about 2 minutes away. I can see the station ahead of us. And he reaches his hand and squeezes my boob, squeezes my chest. Did he just purposely break just so he could touch my chest? No, I hate that I have to say this. Never been sexually harassed in that way. And I hate that I have to even say that sentence in that way. It's like the old school childish style of the stretch and yawn, but harassment, sexual harassment. Okay, all right, thanks for today, bye. On the train now going home, and I'm trying to calculate what the freak just happened. What was that about? Weird. And I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not gonna end the date with somebody sexually harassing me. You better pay. The way that you're gonna pay is through your wallet. Okay, sir, take me to Team Lab Planet. Look, it was a different time. Okay, low-key, that's how I was feeling. I was like, you're gonna try and harass me, I'm gonna harass your pocket. After that day, even though attraction had definitely gone down the slide of despair, we're still talking, we're still in communication. He tried to call me on FaceTime and I'm like, and I ended that call real quick. I don't even call my best friend, so I'm like, end the call, and I'm like, sorry, but I don't really do FaceTime. You know what? In fact, it's probably just easier to let you listen to the voice notes just so you can get a context of what the hell happened next. So I'm like, not really the video type, only for my mother and sister.
You have so many damn rules. It's like I'm back in elementary school.
It's not rules, it's likes and dislikes. We all have them.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm like, if you aren't good with a woman with boundaries, likes and dislikes, who clearly draw the line, then I am not the woman for you. You sound like you're from the 1950s.
You know what? I think you have a point.
And then he goes silent. So I'm like, what kind of point? Why would you just stop there? He goes silent for like 30 minutes. I'm like, what kind of point did I have? What are you trying to say, sir? Communication is not finished, hello? He's upset because he's like, oh, I wanted you to motivate me. That would have been cute, but no. The problem I now have is you having a problem with me not answering. I needed to see your face to push through the last set. I needed to temporary... This boy can't write. Anyway, this boy cannot write for shit. But you did tell me that. They're talking about boundaries and he's like, I'm upset because you seem to have so many boundaries. And I'm like, what's wrong with me saying that I don't like video calling and I only speak to my mom and my sister? Like, isn't that normal? Like, that's just something that I do. What is your problem?
Also don't like spiders. I don't like cold weather. I don't like abusive people. I don't like people that can't take the word no. I don't like moths. Don't really like bugs at all, either. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I don't like. Is that a problem?
So the reason why I said that was because totally like ignoring my wishes. And I was like, well, if you're gonna act like a child that can't respect someone's boundaries, I'm gonna treat you like a kid and tell you what I like and don't like, because this is the real world and people have those kind of things. And if you can't take it, shove it up your ass. So anyways, he's like, it's not just that, it's I can only see you like once a week on a weekend for a couple of hours, and I have to wait another week to see you another couple of hours. Like I told you before, when people say they are busy, it's just white noise to me. Not saying you're not busy and people make time for what they want. And I feel like I'm worth making time for. I'm worth making time for you. If someone feels opposite of that, no hard feelings, just a difference in opinion. This would be an in-person conversation, definitely not text. Wrong context can be perceived. No context was missed. You're having a little tantrum because I don't have the time for you. He already knows this context. Let me give you guys some context. So before we even met up for the first time, right, I said to him, oh, I'm gonna be so busy, I'm going away. Every summer I go away, I go do something, I plan a vacation. So I have things booked, travel booked, money saved, hotel, food, I have all my ideas, I'm gonna film the content, I'm gonna go away, I have a vacation planned. It's like a week and a half after I see him. So I'm like, I can see you maybe twice before I go on vacation, and after that you're gonna have to wait because I'll be away and I'll come back and we can hang out again. So hold on, he knows all this context, and on top of that, he told me that apparently he was getting surgery on his ankle. Firstly, if you're getting surgery on your ankle, why are you on Bumble trying to date women? Is that not selfish? Where are you going, sir? Where are you walking or driving to? Broken ankle, with your healing ankle, you've had a whole operation. Why are you dating women? It's just off. People who are like, have just had surgery, the last thing that you should be doing is dating. I'm sorry, no. If you've got a long-term medical condition, I can understand that. But if you know that you gotta heal, why the hell, like if you get a boob job, why are you going out dating? Rest your ass. The frick? Everybody deserves your full time and your attention. And you, in the best physical health that you can be, if it's possible, and it is possible after you've healed your ankle, it's possible for you, sir. He was like, oh, what am I gonna do when I have my surgery? I might have to use Uber Eats because I'm not gonna be able to cook and walk and da-da-da. So what makes you think you're gonna be able to date me, sir? Are you looking for some maid, some nurse to take care of you? Why are we even here having this conversation? He told me this before we were gonna meet, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I won't be able to meet because I'm not gonna be coming to your place after the first day and you touching my boob. You probably love for me to take care of you and come to your place, but it's not gonna happen. This is not in sickness and in health, and to death do us part. I'm out, bitch, bye. Who are you? I just met you. So anyways, he was supposed to have a surgery, which I felt funny about, and I did bring up to him, and I was like, well, maybe we should like wait until after you've had your surgery, because I'm not having you limp around and we can't do things together. When I'm courting and dating with somebody, I want to go out, I want to go do things, fun part where you get to do and explore stuff. Come check for me after you've had your surgery. After we met on the first day, miraculously, it's cancelled. He doesn't have this operation anymore. But him to have his plans, right, his surgery, it's okay. But for me to have my plans for a vacation that I've already told you about, it's not okay. Double standards much?
You enjoyed yourself? No. I'm confused because, you know, I have a life. I have friends. I have work. Whether you call it being difficult or having boundaries, this is just how I am. Of course, I can make more time for you, but that's something that has to develop. I'm not just going to give you all my time straight off the bat. You know, it's just not going to happen that way. I've got plans. I already told you I've got things to do. I actually gave you a heads up, and I didn't even have to do that, you know, out of courtesy for you. So I think it's like the audacity of you saying it's bullshit. You give me your time. I don't have the time. I'm telling you, I'm not making the time because I've got shit to do. I literally told you. I'm keeping you in the loop, and you seem to have a problem with it, which is that's not cool. And then I tell you that I don't like video calling. I don't feel comfortable video timing anyone. I don't call my best friends for fuck's sake. I don't call people that I've known for years. We've only been on one date. You need to relax, honestly. I told you I only call my mom and my sister, who are in the UK, who don't get to see me every day. In fact, so far, you send me more than they have this year, okay? So think of that as a fucking privilege. I don't play with me. That's crazy. You need to chill, honestly, because this is insane.
Can you tell I'm getting irate? I'm getting annoyed because it's like the double standards. It's okay for him to have plans, but for me to have plans, it's not okay. It's not the center of my world. I don't know him yet. We're not in a relationship. He's expecting me to make him the center of my world. I am not centralizing you. I'm not doing it. You aren't my world. You're not my boyfriend. You're not my man. Okay, I don't claim you. I don't know you yet. We've been on one date. You need to relax. You need to be more understanding and more flexible for me, because I told you I already got plans. What more can I say to you? But you want to huff and puff and have a problem with it. And that to me is just like, you don't care. You don't give a fuck. You want what you want. You don't give a fuck. Trying to play it off like, well, you should make time for me. I already had plans before. Like, bye. Bitch, bye. So anyways, he responds like this.
Damn tired. Goddamn tired as shit. Can't wait to get in my bed. Oh yeah. Let me that's fine. You can have all those things you don't like. That's fine. It's beautiful. The only thing that I don't agree with is time spent. Like if I'm getting to know somebody, I like to actually spend time with them. That's just me. Like I don't mind rearranging whatever it is I got going on. In order for me to spend time with you, because I really do want to get to know you, and I don't feel we're getting to know each other over text message or whatever. The only way we can really get to know each other is spend time with each other. And I would be willing to do whatever it takes for us to spend time with each other, but I can't be by myself. I know you say you got a lot going on. We all got a lot going on. I mean, we all have a lot going on. But if you don't, well, yeah.
I mean, what I'm hearing here, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, is that he would like for me to cancel my plans on going on vacation. He wants to meet me to rearrange my time. Mind you, guys, even more context. We'd actually arranged a second date because obviously, like I said, I'm not having that guy touch me with a free grab. I'm gonna make you pay. We arranged to go to Team Lab Planets, but after that, I was like, absolutely not, because like, you're not understanding. Yeah, we are adults, and as an adult, people should be able to make time, yes, but if you have plans, I'm not going to say cancel your plans. Before I met you, I already had plans, so you either like it or lump it and you stick it up your ass. And so I was like, you know what, stick it up your ass, because clearly you're not listening to me. Expect me to change everything for you and to bend to your will as and when you please. I find that very controlling, and I'm like, I'm not about to be with another man like that. After that, I didn't say anything more because he was like, you know what, things are getting misconstrued and context this and context. No, it's not context. It's you're a big baby. You can't take the world, no. You don't like boundaries. You sexually harassed me. You have an opinion on my body. You got attitude. You don't have friends, but you want someone to take care of you when you are suffering. But when somebody else has plans, double standards, you don't want them to do it. Absolutely fucking not. And any woman or any man, anybody should not be taking somebody acting and behaving like that. It's absurd, especially in the adult world. Do not put up with it, guys. Run. The story speaks for itself. The evidence speaks for itself. Let me know what you think down below. Have you experienced anything like this, whether you're in military or not? I've had 5. Oh, I'm up to 5 now, and I think I'm going to keep it at that, guys. If you work for the military, if you work in the military, I'm so sorry. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just saying you people, them, the ones that I've had experience with, are not making your people look good. That's all I'm saying, all right? I'm not saying you in particular. Good luck with dating out there, military or in the normal world. And I will see you very soon. Bye.